Multimedia. We're at the first day of Common Ground, and joined with me is Peter Rivera and Joe Brash and Danny McCollum. So we're going to ask you a few questions. How are you enjoying Lansing so far?
Oh, I love Lansing. I'm from Detroit originally, so I love to come back to Michigan. I used to be my stomping grounds up here. I used to play these clubs back in the 60s and 70s, right by Michigan State. It's called Grandma's and Dell's and all that. So I'm happy to be back here. Yeah, I like Michigan. Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Are you on tour? I know that you just left Spokane, and then you're headed back there after today, correct?
Well, I've been on tour for 50 years. I'm always on tour. If they call, we go. But I moved recently, a couple years ago, to Spokane to be with Danny and Joe and some other friends from previous years of making friendships. But now I live there, and we are working and rehearsing and recording and doing different projects musically. And tour is, dates come up and we go, and it gets busy, it gets slow, it gets everything. So, yeah.
Well, I mean, it's pretty hard being on the road, I'm assuming, a lot of the year. How long are you actually on the road?
Well, these days, it's not like you go out for 60, 70 days in a row. That's not our market anymore. Nowadays, you go out, you can go out for, maybe 8 or 10 days or something, and then you're back. And but that's not hard to take, so. And it's just like I said before, when it comes up, we go. And the summer times are the busiest, because everybody's out partying. It's, festival time, so that's when you get most of your work anyways. Yeah.
So I guess what's your favorite part about being, on the road and going to these different dates and festivals like this, in Lansing and stuff?
Well, it's obviously the audience and the show. I mean, the part about traveling and all that, that's not too glamorous. But when you finally get to the show and you do your sound check and then the people come and you have the event, it's fun to experience all the different people in their different towns, and there's an audience. You get to play your songs and have a good time. That's really the joy of it, is playing the show. After that, it's like, back to anywhere, Hotel USA, and fly out the next day, but the shows are great. Yeah, we love to play the shows.
Well, excellent. I lost my place. Oh, well, okay. You've been in the business since 1969, and with the emergence of new technology, smartphones, internet streaming, file sharing, has you noticed that it's helped you and, gaining fans or, getting gigs even, I guess?
Well, it gives me a lot of reason to call my kids to find out how to use this technology stuff. And I really don't want to, I'm not a techno guy. I got the phones and some of the computer stuff, but I'm really a novice at that stuff. That's not the way I came up, and I love the technology. It's amazing to me what even my own kids can do, and so I accept it. It's fine. Although when my kids come to visit, it's like they're texting and stuff. It gets a little annoying, but cell phones and computers are a necessary evil as far as I'm concerned, but they're cool. Like we just got a new app today called, what was it? It's called
Weather Radar.
Yeah, it's a weather thing. It's like, oh, wow, look at this, man. It shows you the storm, Okay, great.
Well, I think one of the things that has probably changed the most for us with new technology is the way we record. So even though we did a new record just now, we did all of most of Peter's cataloging and acoustically, and the album's called "Been There, Doing This," and we do it now on computer. And we really tried, though, this time, even with all the technology, to do it the way everybody used to record. So the album is mostly just us playing in the studio live. A lot of what you hear on the record is first takes, which is the way that people used to record, because you didn't have the ability to go back and say, hey, let's do that again. So we embrace the technology, but we're still trying to just use it in a way that to us seems real musical still. So,
I think, well, we develop ideas by using some of the computer technology. But then once we've developed the idea and we have our roadmap of where we're going, now we play real instruments and real drums, and we record them the real way with microphones and everything. We don't use phony drums and all that stuff.
Synthesizers.
Yeah, no, we're purists. Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
Danny, he's the one, he knows all that stuff.
Yes, I teach a little bit of technology. I teach computer digital audio workstation.
That's awesome. Do you enjoy teaching?
I really do. I do. It gets busy. That's why I like summers, because it's a little break from that, and we get to play a little bit more. But yeah, during the school year, it's a little hectic. But yeah, I do enjoy the technology.
Excellent. I know how. Yeah, the school year does get very hectic, but I had classes like that. I had a desktop video class that I enjoyed, and it's just amazing. Like you said, the things you can actually do on a computer is mind blowing. So I guess we're going to wrap up here. Do you have any questions you'd like to ask of me or of any of us at Maverick? Or
Best barbecue in town.
Oh, wow. Where the best barbecue in town would be? There's, yeah, the Turkey Man.
What are you doing with your life? What do you want to do with your life?
Well, currently I work in radio right now. That's what pays the bills. So, but I'm in culinary school, and I'm going to graduate here in December.
Culinary school.
So that's where my next life path is going to take me. So we'll see.
So you're going to try to get on like Master Chef?
I'm not going to say no. I would love to.
Networks there,
Right.
You want Liz on Master Chef so she can get beat up by that. Oh, man, yeah.
I could do that too.
My wife is pretty much a gourmet cook. Actually, Danny is too.
Really?
Yeah. So
Awesome.
culinary school is really cool. Good luck to you.
Thank you. It's a lot of fun, a lot of work.
Yeah, sure it is.
I've got some long days ahead, but it'll be worth it. So I'm good. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for joining me this afternoon, taking time on your busy day, and have a wonderful show. We'll be here to watch it. So thanks. And that was our brief interview here with Peter Rivera and Joe Brash and Danny McCollum. You can see them later at the Pearl Vision stage, tucked back in the far corner of the Riverfront Park. And we'll be back later with more videos, so join us. And also, keep in mind the QR codes. You can find those around the park, so look for those. They'll help you find the videos. From Maverick Multimedia, we're at the first day of Common Ground, and joined with me is Peter Rivera and Joe Brash and Danny McCollum. So we're going to ask you a few questions. How are you enjoying Lansing?